Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game of the doubleheader today. If you were with us for the first game, you saw Wabash College get a 13-3 victory. That was called after the seventh inning, 10-run rule in conference games. Joining us now in this game, Sean Smith is on the mound. It's a 1-1 count. I will have lineups for you here in a second after this batter. In the box right now, leading off for your Kenyon Lords today will be Ryan Page. And Page fouls that one off. And Smith comes to plate with an outside breaking ball. That will be a ball, full count. Page grounds to Rodzinski at second and throws on to first to Blevins for the first out of the game. The lineup for your Kenyon Lords is as follows. First, Ryan Page leading off. In the 2 holes, Jimmy Clark. Behind that, in the 3 holes, O'Leary, Patrick. Hitting the cleanup is Matt Contreras. Followed by that will be Alex Gow. Hitting 6 is Andrew Rabinovitz. Hitting 7, Brent Henderson. 8th, Trent DeFilippo. And 9th, Will Sturgeon. And on the mound for them will be Zach Elsaway. As Jimmy Clark flies out to center field. 2 away in the inning. That'll bring up Patrick O'Leary, the designated hitter, who had a rocket of a home run in the last game. Sean Smith pitching from the stretch. Kicks and deals, comes to the plate with a breaking ball that misses inside. A 1-0 count. Sean Smith on the season is 1-4 is his record, and it's an ERA of 10.62. Not the best, as he throws a breaking ball outside for a strike. Sean Smith stands in at 6'1". He's a sophomore, making his 6th start of the season. He's from Peru, Indiana. As he comes to the plate, misses inside with a heater. Smith has had some problems in the past with walking batters. But, you know, as they say, experience is key. You can learn from the past and mistakes, as he is making his 6th appearance. Hopefully some of that can change. As he walks O'Leary.
For those of you at home that are watching Game 1, O'Leary had that massive bomb out to left field that cleared the hill out there. So maybe that's not such a bad thing that we walked in.
No. Defensively, for your Wabash College Little Giants, behind the plate is Lang again. At first is Blevins, second Rodzinski. Short Chavez, third Wanamueller, as Contreras, grounds out to Rodzinski. Rodzinski will throw on to first for the last out of the inning. Left field, Ane. Center field, Jared Wolf. And in right field, Jumonville. That is your Little Giants defensively. We'll be back for the bottom half of the inning in a moment. Thank you.
Welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're in the bottom of the first inning. On the mound for the Lords, Zach Elsawi. He is statistically the best pitcher they have on the staff with an ERA of .50. He's 2-0 on the year. He's got 3 appearances. All 3 of them were starts. He's had 18 innings pitched. He's given up 15 hits, only 1 run earned. He's 5 walks and 17 strikeouts.
17 strikeouts in 18 innings is a very good ratio.
He, I think he is their ace or their stud. We'll see how he can do for the rest of the game here as he'll look to get Wabash College shut down after an extremely impressive offensive show out last game as we got number 55, Jared Wolf, stepping up at the plate to start out the game. First pitch will be a fastball on the outer half for ball 1. Jared Wolf with excellent discipline. We'll see what he can do to start this little Giants offense. So Saw will come back with a fastball. Saw he looks like he's sitting around 78 miles an hour. Thank you to the Kenyon Lords players who are down here radar gunning near us.
You called the tail end of it, Nathan, but Sean Smith had a pretty good first inning.
I did. I apologize for missing that first inning. Only 1 walk, and he was able to get out pretty quickly, it looked like. And that's good to see out of Sean Smith. He's had ups and downs all season, but man, when Sean Smith is on, he is good.
Yeah.
He's good in that.
And he's the guy they're expecting to be really good.
And that was a third pitch. Hit just a single down the left field line. Good to see Jared Wolf get things started here for the Wabash College offense. And with that hit, will bring up number 20, Jackson Blevins.
If you were with us for the last game, Jackson Blevins went 2 for 3 with 2 walks and 2 doubles.
Yeah, Jackson Blevins got Wabash College started there in the first inning with a double off the center field wall. We thought it might have been gone, but that's a long way to go in the Goodrich ballpark here. And he was able to make a triple out of it as a little bit of a defensive error, not an error in the typical sense, but maybe a mental error, allowed him to get to third, and then Sean Rosinski was able to drive him in with a sac fly. We'll see what Jackson Blevins again had a great game last game. We'll see what he can do today as he's looking at a 2-0 count. He'll watch a breaking ball, slow breaking ball there, coming in at 68 miles an hour. But it's a strike. Sometimes you have to throw those.
Yeah.
Because Jackson Blevins, being a great hitter, is going to lay off that pitch. He's not going to get himself out on that one. And comes back with a breaking ball in the dirt inside for ball 3. Counts 3-1.
That's a lot of movement on that pitch.
Really
he threw the pitch right before that, and it had a lot of good movement on it.
3-1.
comes set.
It'll be a called strike, and Jared Wolf will be thrown out from the plate, attempting to steal, and that's 1 away here. Jared Wolf has now been caught stealing twice in the game. He gets a handshake from Coach Martin. Looks like that was a called steal, not one that he went on his own. And Jackson Blevins, the next pitch, will rope one into left field for a single. And with that single, with 1 away, he'll bring up number 12, Sean Roginski, your second baseman.
I have not.
Going to go ahead and set the defense here for Kenyon. On the mound again is Zach Elsalwe. Behind the plate for the Lords, Andrew Rabinowitz. Starting at third base, Brent Henderson. Starting at shortstop is Alex Gow, your pitcher from last game. At second base is Matt Contreras, and at first base is Trevor DeFilippio. Starting out in left field for the Lords is number 4, Will Sturgeon. Center field, number 8, Ryan Page. And rounding off the outfield and the Lords defense in right field, number 15, Jimmy Clark. As Roginski will foul that pitch away, the count is 1-2.
It's always kind of got a, or Zach rather. I'll just call him Zach. Kind of got a like a squat in his stance when he comes to pitch.
He does. Another good breaking ball
Levens
there
will go to
in the dirt.
second, and they'll catch another runner trying to go to second, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Solid defensive plays there by the catcher.
That's two putouts for Rabinowitz. It's a good arm by him.
Heck of a defensive stand by Rabinowitz there, throwing out two guys. I think that's really going to change the game plan here for Wabash College and how they treat themselves on the base passes. Fastball outside will barely miss.
And that's a swing and a miss by Sean Roginski for a strikeout for Zach Elsawi. That's a third out of the inning. And that is 0 runs for the Little Giants as we go to the second inning.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back here to Goodrich Ballpark as Sean Smith is on the bump for your Little Giants as Alex Gow will come to the plate. Number 9. Gow will step into the box. Smith will come set on the mound, and we will get this second inning started. Smith kicks and deals inside for ball 1.
It's interesting here that they have their starting pitcher playing shortstop.
Yeah.
After throwing 4 innings, you think that arm might be a little bit tired.
Yeah.
And shortstop being such a position where you might have to go here, there, and everywhere to make the play and throw the ball across the diamond to get him out.
Yeah.
Hats off to him to go out there and playing shortstop after pitching.
Swing and a miss by Gow. Yeah. That's interesting. That's an interesting move. And if he is that just good of a player, I mean, you can't not put him in your lineup. Smith kicks and deals for a second strike. Swing and a miss by Gow. That'll bring the count to 1-2. Smith, in his delivery, doesn't bend his front leg. If you just watch it, it's kind of interesting how he does it. Like, watch that front leg. Doesn't bend it at all. Oh, never mind. He did bend it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's something.
There were times when there were times, a couple of times, where he didn't bend that leg when he came to the plate.
Interesting note as well as we did in the first game, Case Lawson. We don't even talk about Case. We talk about all pitchers here. Weather-wise, much nicer weather. Again, we've only seen Sean Smith pitch in unfavorable conditions on the mound, so you might see some of those things change. You might see him just get, stellar on the mound as they were wanting him to this year.
Right.
As we get warmer weather. As he got strike 2 there on the outside corner.
And that is a strikeout for Sean Smith. That's his first of the day. It's interesting. You mentioned this a couple of homestand ago. Some pitchers prefer pitching out of the stretch, and Smith is doing that here. I think that's kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. You said some people are kind of more comfortable pitching from the stretch. I think that's interesting. I mean, why not go from the windup? There's nobody on base.
More typically, your relievers and closers will only pitch out of the stretch because those are the guys that will come in when more than likely when people are on base. So they've just been comfortable all their life. But yeah, starting pitchers normally pitch out of the windup because they're starting pitchers. They're going to start the game with nobody on base, and you hope that throughout their time they're comfortable pitching in the stretch. But normally your starting pitchers are the ones who pitch out of the windup. However, some starting pitchers will just choose to pitch out of the stretch in case somebody does get on base, so they're not changing their motion or how they pitch here and there. As Sean Smith will come inside and hit the batter. He's not very happy about that one. But so like in this instance here, if Sean Smith was pitching out of the windup and he hits that guy, now you got to run on first base. Now he's got to change from going out of the windup going into the stretch. However, since he already pitches out of the stretch, there's nothing changed here for him. So that could be just what he likes to do, is that he knows that his timing's off or he can't get around for timing measures whenever he has to change back and forth. So he just chooses to stick with one and stay with it. So we'll see how he goes the rest of this game here. He's a nice fastball there on the outside corner for strike one.
I'm curious, and again, maybe you can tell me what's going on with this. Some pitches he doesn't bend the front leg, and others he does.
So it's timing. As a pitcher, you need to change up your times when you're delivering to the plate. So right there, there's a number. As good piece of hitting there by Brent Henderson, number 30. He'll get on with one away and a base hit and move runners over. That'll bring up number 10, your first baseman, Trent DeLaFippo.
I know sometimes pitchers can they'll change their delivery up to get a quicker change the pace up, try to get the batter off. What's the word I'm looking for? On his heels.
Right. So what I would have to say, what he's probably doing is, and the coaches have talked to him about this, is especially when you're right-handed, lefties don't have to worry about it as much because you're already facing first base, and runners have to act completely differently when they're facing against a left-handed pitcher. But for righties, there's a number that everybody knows that if your delivery time, they clock you from the moment you start your motion to when the ball lands in the glove. And if that's longer than, I think it's like 7 seconds, maybe even longer, then they know that there's like a success rate that you're probably going to be able to steal and be safe.
Right.
And so, for instance, Sean Smith, whenever he kicks and he bends his leg all the way up there, it may be too slow of a time, and it's giving runners just that extra chance to get to. So he has changed his leg kick to essentially just a knock and go. What they call it is it'll knock quick on the knee and just go, or a slide step is what it's now commonly referred to. Is what you see is that he's slide stepping because he wants to knock down his time to the plate, giving it a harder chance for people to steal. If you understood that.
Oh, no.
It's a lot to say, but yeah. So essentially, he's just trying to make it to where they can't steal.
Yeah, and delivery is quicker.
It's harder for them to steal, and so. And it's a smart move. Some guys that are right-handed, just naturally they can leg kick, but they drive to the plate so fast and they throw the ball hard enough to where it's not an issue.
Yeah, I know a pitcher for the Reds used to do that. Used to mess with his delivery and his legs in a way. So yeah. And
you'll see whenever there's nobody on base, he'll opt to come all the way up to that kind of high leg kick because he doesn't have to worry about anybody stealing. And as a pitcher, sometimes that's hard to change. It's sometimes hard because everything's timing. Everything's a timing thing when you're pitching, and you can tell when somebody's timing's off because they just they can't seem to throw a strike. And so when you go from your high leg kick to instead a slide step, it's different.
2-2 on Trenton DeFilippo.
Good pitch by Sean.
Yeah.
Fastball up in the zone.
This is where we really need to see Sean grow as a pitcher, is getting out of these situations right here. Guy on first and second. You walked one hit a single. You're not in the danger zone yet, but when we saw him pitch last time, these situations did not go well. They snowballed. And that's where, us as viewers and watchers of this team, that's where we want to see him grow.
Yeah. He comes back there with a breaking ball in the dirt, but comes back with a high fastball up in the zone. All the way gets DeLaFippo to swing and strike out. That's out number 2. And that'll bring up the 6-hole hitter. Pardon me, not the number 6 hole hitter. That'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 4, Will Sturgeon. He will look to extend this inning here for the Lords as he's facing a fresh count, 2 down, and a runner on first and second base as he will drive one up the middle. This could be a scoring opportunity here for the Lords as Jared Wolf's going to heave one in from center field. It's not going to be in time, and Jackson Blevins will cut off the throw. Great piece of hitting there by Sturgeon. This is his first plate appearance of the day, and he just takes the first pitch right back up the middle. Good piece of hitting.
Yeah.
When you take a pitch right back up the middle, when you hit it back up the middle, you know everything's on time.
Yeah.
You have perfect timing. Everything's there, and so that's why I say excellent piece of hitting there by Sturgeon. And this is his first at-bat of the game, so he's coming in essentially what you would like to call cold. He hasn't seen live arms yet today. And so to knock a run in here and give the Lords a 1-0 lead here in the top of the second inning, great piece of hitting by him. As Smith will opt to come back with a curveball, and he'll leave it high. Smith sometimes has problems leaving it over the plate 0-2, but I think with, as experience comes, he's gonna get better. As you said, Coach Martin in an offseason said that there were going to be growing pains. This might just be a growing pain for him as he'll get the leadoff batter, number 1, Ryan Page, just swinging a miss on a breaking ball low, count as a 1-1.
And it's not a problem of pitches. Like, we can see the fastball, the movement on the fastball, the breaking ball. I mean, he's got the pitches. It's fine. It's just doing it and strategy on the mound. Page will whiff at that one, and that brings the count to 1-2 with 2 outs in the inning.
Runners on first and second base. Lords have already captured one here in the top of the second. See if they can't grab another one as Smith will come back with a ball up in the zone. Eric Lang's going to throw it down to second base, but there will be nobody home. He was looking the runner, which would be Brent Henderson, was off the bag a little far. Eric Lang didn't like it. He's throwing back, and Eric Chavez and Sean Roginski were not in the area, and that ball will get out into center field. That'll move the runners.
I just don't. And this is nitpicking, but I just don't think there's no reason. There's just 2 outs in the inning. There's no reason to throw all the way back to second.
Right.
Don't do that because you give them the chance to advance to second and third.
And now you have 2 runners in scoring position. A base hit will more than likely score both of them.
Exactly.
As Smith will come back with a breaking ball in the outer half, just missing there, probably a little high. Count is full. Looking at the 1-hole hitter, Ryan Page. Page will look to extend the inning here. Full count, 2 away. Runners on second and third. Smith here, of course, looking to shut down this Lords offense and get his team back into the dugout to start their offense. The pitch. Good discipline there by Ryan Page. You saw a tad bit of a check swing, but he'll pull back, and it'll be ball 4 in the dirt. He'll walk the bases loaded. That'll bring up the 2-hole hitter, number 15, Jimmy Clark. We've talked about before not only pitch count, but also how many times a batter sees a pitcher. This is the second time as the Lords have already gotten through their entire lineup in only 1 2/3 innings. Smith will leave a fastball outside, too far out for ball 1. Count is 1-0. Nobody warming up in either bullpens. No need to yet. You're not in panic mode. As Sean Smith will bring it in back a little bit closer on the outside corner for strike 1. Count is 1-1. On deck is number 5, Patrick O'Leary. O'Leary has sent the shot that heard around the world almost. Went over the hill in left field. You really wouldn't want to see. You really wouldn't want to get up to him. As Sean Smith was a wild pitch, Eric Lang just barely slides out to grab it. Good defensive stop by Eric Lang with the glove. Didn't have to use the body into that one. The count is now 2-1. Sean Smith looking to settle in here and find a groove as he'll come set. Be another outside fastball. That one won't hit. Count is now 3-1. Lords here looking to pick up another run, possibly on a walk here. Coach for the Lords signals it's got to be right down the pipe to swing.
You can't. I don't understand how the 2 pitches before you call that a strike, and then 2 pitches later you call it a ball. It's the same exact pitch, and he walks it.
And that'll be a ball in the dirt outside, and that'll be a walk. Coach Nesbajani for Wabash, the pitching coach, is going to come out and talk to Sean Smith as they know how dangerous O'Leary can be. And, boy, you would hate to see a 2-out.
Don't even say it.
Hard hit ball.
Don't even say it, yep.
You would hate to see, I'll say a hard hit ball.
Okay, all right.
Won't say that he'll get all of it. But, boy, a double or triple in the gap still does as much damage as
as much as the other thing would.
And the Lords will claim a run on that walk. That's a 2-out RBI walk. Great piece of hitting there by Jimmy Clark to be patient and wait on his pitch. Never got it. Walked in 5 pitches.
And I don't know how much of that last at-bat was on Sean because, 3 of those pitches were literally on the outer edge of the plate. And he called one of them a strike, and then 2 pitches later called it a ball. So I don't know. We'll see. At this point, it's damage control. If you get out of this inning with 2 runs, that's amazing. That's fine. You've done your job.
The Lord's dugout is coming alive. They're chirping back and forth, trying to get O'Leary here to continue this inning offensively and see if they can't pick up more runs as he'll watch a fastball down the middle. Sean Smith already at 44 pitches here in the second inning. It's not the best. If you're Wabash College pitching, is O'Leary will watch a fastball on the outside corner for strike 2. Count is 0-2. We'll see what Sean Smith has here in store for O'Leary. Looking to shut this down. Lords have already captured 2 in the top of the second inning. 2 away. Bases are loaded. And the pitch. Be an outside fastball. O'Leary swings and misses. That was nowhere near the zone. Great 0-2 pitch by Sean Smith. Great pitch.
Not the best of inning, but we'll take it. 2 runs is manageable. We can work with that. The offense that we have that's literally like a 1-0.
Right. Right.
So.
And with that, we will be right back for the bottom of the second inning. Welcome back to Wabash College. A little bit of information for your Wabash fans at home. Kenyon Lords might know this, but Zach Elsway had an accident when he was younger with his father, a weightlifting accident, and he only has 4 fingers.
Well, he's got the middle index finger.
Four and a half fingers,
4.5.
as we were just told. So for those of you at home who are watching and wondering, man, how does he get the action on his ball that he's doing? It very well could be that he doesn't have.
I'm sure Pedro Martinez is very jealous that his splitter has a lot of movement.
And so, what an interesting fact.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I'm glad we were told that. It's not every day you see a starting pitcher, especially as good as he is.
Oh yeah.
And to overcome that and to figure out, hey, look, I might only have 4.5 fingers, but look at me, my ball moves a ton, and you can't hit it. So we'll see how.
That's interesting.
Elsway does today as he gets a first pitch breaking ball. Great breaking ball on number 3, Matthew A. Swing and a miss.
Well, this dude is really good.
I think he's found his groove.
Yeah.
It's another breaking ball.
That was close. I think that might have been a strike.
Man.
And that ball moved like the Dickens.
Just a little high. So what I'm going to go ahead and say it was, or at least I think that's umpire's reasoning is, he'll get Matthew A. will find a fastball in the outer half. He'll just pull it, hit it over the second baseman for a nobody out base hit. Good for Matthew A. there to find an open piece of property and stake his claim. Up to bat now, number 4, Andrew Jumonville. You'll see what he can do, get this Wabash College offense started. So he'll watch a fastball on the outer half for strike 1. So we noted 44 of 45 pitches already for Sean Smith. Elsway is only at 19. major pitching difference there. So he'll look to keep his pitch count low and stay in this ball game longer. Comes set. The pitch. It'll be a fastball on the outside corner, barely missing for the first ball of the at-bat. The count is now 1-1.
Pitcher framed that pitch pretty good. It'll look like a strike.
1-1. A breaking ball in the outer half in the dirt. For ball 2, good discipline there by number 4, Andrew Jumaville, not to swing. The count is now 2-1. Not the best speed on first base with Matthew Ney, but he can get around the bases if need be. We've already seen, oh my goodness, Andrew Jumaville looked like he hit that one harder than what I had thought it was.
Yeah.
It'll get out to left field. It'll be a nice, easy pop fly for the left fielder to make the grab. There's one away. Back to what I was saying, not a whole lot of speed on a first base with Matthew Ney. He's not the slowest guy on the team by any means. He can hustle around the bases if need be. I think he's got a couple of triples this year. But what brings me up to that is that we've already seen the catcher here throw out 2 of our quicker guys. And so I wouldn't anticipate stealing anytime soon. I mean, you're going to need to really get a great jump and somebody fast to steal. And again, a great pitch there.
That is, I mean, that's, there is no better pitch than that.
Up to the plate is number 34, Canton Terry.
The movement on that ball and the way it broke in, even if you do hit that, you're going to chop that to the shortstop.
Yeah. As Canton Terry is your batter. Elsewhere will throw a ball in the dirt. I'll check the runner at first. Nobody there. Count is 1-1. Canton Terry will look to extend the offense here as I come back on another breaking ball. Canton Terry will hit it past a diving first baseman for a base hit. Look out, I think maybe Matthew Ney was listening to the broadcast as he goes from first to third on a short single in the outfield.
He said,
"Prove me wrong."
He said, "Screw you, Nathan. I am fast."
Prove me wrong, I guess. As he'll get around from first to third. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Wabash College is a runner in an excellent scoring position with catcher Eric Lang up to the plate with only 1 away. Runners on first and third.
How many of these players do you think would punch us if they knew we talked about their terrible speed?
I don't think we've ever said terrible speed.
Well,
they're just not the quickest. I mean, when you look at like Eric Chavez or a Jared Wolf compared to Matthew Ney, there's differences there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
And to that point, Jared Wolf got thrown out. So if Jared Wolf's getting thrown out, I think Matthew Ney would also be thrown out. So
I mean, that's following up on that. That's credit to the catcher.
Yeah. Oh no, most certainly credit to the catcher. And I think that just changes because with any other catcher or pitcher we've seen, Matthew Ney might steal as Eric Lang will send that ball high to the left fielder. He'll make the grab and Matthew Ney is going to go ahead and scoot on home with the 1 away sac fly. They bring 2 outs. Canton Terry will stay at first, and that'll bring up Eric Chavez. But to my point is that traditionally what you might try to steal a bag or 2 with Matthew Ney or Jackson Blevins and see, with Coach Martin, roll the dice. However, here, I mean, man, you'd really have to be certain that the ball was down past the catcher. And so I think that just changes your game plan is that traditionally, balls that you'd be able to go on are now maybe no longer able to go on with this catcher behind the plate as solid as he's been already.
As Rabinovich stops a ball in the dirt, get past him.
As your batter is Eric Chavez. He'll watch a fastball on the outside corner. Count is 2-0. Eric Chavez now batting from the left-hand side. We saw him bat the right-hand side and left-hand side in Game 1 because they did bring out a left-handed pitcher. Looks like a pitch might have gotten away from Elseway there. It was way outside, and the count's now 3-0.
You think they might be pitching around Chavez to get the one reeler?
I don't know. That's a four straight ball walk. I don't know.
I mean, it's a good question.
Eric Chavez got a great hitter. I don't think he has the power though to damage you any with a runner on first base.
Yeah.
I don't think he has. I don't think he has the power to be able to send one out. I mean, he has before, but I don't know if Kenyon knows this, that he has the power to send one out there as Henry Wanamaker will line a ball to shortstop. Just happens to be right at the shortstop, and that'll be out number 3.
Wabash College gets a run back, and it's now 2-1.
We will be right back with the top of the 3rd inning.
Conveniently located in the heart of campus, the Wabash College Bookstore is your first, best source for showing your little giant pride. From clothing for him or her, to hats, accessories, gifts, school supplies, and more, the bookstore has it all. Whether you're an alumnus, student, parent, or just a fan, come and visit us to find that special something for the Wabash person in your life. Wabash always fights.
Welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're getting ready to start the top of the 3rd inning. Wabash College gained 1 run last inning, cut the deficit down. They're still down 2-1 here. The top of the 3rd will be expecting number 13, Matt Contreras, number 9, Alex Gao, and number 23, Andrew Ribinowitz up to the plate for the Lords. They'll look to extend their inning and try to get some more insurance runs. Wabash College last game won 13-3 if you're unable to catch it in 7 innings. We do have a 10-run rule here after 7 in conference play. So they were able to secure the 10-run rule. Excellent offensive show for Wabash College last game. Pitching was not great for the Lords. However, it would almost appear that the rules have switched, as the Lords haven't put on an excellent offensive show, but they've scored more runs already than what they had. And boy, Wabash College has been shut down. Excellent pitching by the Lords so far. Sean Smith gets the first one to go for a strike. The second one be popped straight up in the infield, and Eric Chavez will camp underneath it, and that'll be 1 away.
The batter, shortstop, number 9, Alex Gao.
This will be your pitcher from last game, shortstop this game, number 9, Alex Gao. Gao has already been through the lineup and faced Sean Smith. He has a strikeout in the game. So you watch the first pitch curveball in the inner half for strike 1. Sean Smith looks like he may have found a groove for himself now, which is good to see.
Yeah.
However, we saw in that first inning he get 2 quick outs and then a walk and then another out. As Gao will send one to left field for a single. He's going to hustle it out for maybe a double. He'll stop short and come back for a 1-out single to start off the Lords offense. To bring up number 23, Andrew Ribinowitz. Pardon me, Ribinowitz. Middles are at double play depth. Henry Wanamaker at third base is even with the bag. Not seen the Lords try to bunt here too much this afternoon. Looks like they're not going to attempt to bunt, as Sean Smith throws a ball way outside, and he's going to go back and fix the mound. Looks like he might have stumbled on that pitch. The last time we were here, you guys caught for all of you who caught a broadcast, Sean Smith has just had kind of bad luck on the mound. We saw him get drilled by a line drive, and now it looks like he may have, has stepped in a hole in the mound. I'd like to maybe see him have a clean inning where he doesn't get hurt. Not saying that he took the line drive off. I think his leg or back. He was fine. He went on to pitch for a couple more innings, but man, you'd like to see him have a.
That was against who's that against? Edgewood?
Clean. Yeah, I think it was against Edgewood. I'd like to see him have a clean outing where he stays injury free. It's going to be a hit and run for the Lords. It's going to pay off as Ribinowitz will send it into the right side for a base hit, and that'll move Gao all the way to third. The Lords now have runners in scoring position with only 1 away. Excellent use of the right side there.
Yeah.
Knowing that the middles are in double play depth, so second base is not his normal position, and first base is covering. opens up a massive hole there on the right side. As middles will again stay in double play depth, and Jackson Blevins will have to hold the runner on. So again, another hole there on the right side. Catcher Eric Lang will set up inside. Sean Smith will miss outside for ball one. Your batter is number 30, Brent Henderson. Brent Henderson on the day already is 1 for 1, and he's scored. So he'll look to continue that streak. Smith will come set. Sean Smith will fire in a strike.
I guess he called time and stepped out. Right has Sean through the pitch. I don't know how that's legal.
It will be a no pitch, and it will be a time called for the batter. Excellent pitch there by Sean Smith.
Oh, I know.
Would have been a strike.
Extremely convenient.
Just count as 1-0. Sean Smith will check the runner at first base, make sure he's not stealing to try to get rid of this double play. Smith will come set. Deliver a fastball in the inner half. It'll be a ball. Count is now 2-0. Your batter again is Brent Henderson. He is 1 for 1 on the day. He'll look to pick up his first RBI here and extend the Lord's lead. However, Wabash College will look to grab a double play ball here and end the inning. And Sean Smith will pick off again and check the runner. Nothing there. Smith will come set. Lane's going to set up outside. And Henderson's going to shoot it out to the right side. And Jujunova will make the grab in right field. And Gao will come around on a sac fly. Lords add to their lead. It is now 3-1. Kenyon College up with that sac fly. Trenton DeLaFipo will step up to the plate. He will look to extend the inning here with 2 away, a fresh count, and a runner on first base. Good piece of hitting there by your last batter, number 30, Brent Henderson, driving in the run anyway, even though he may have gotten an out. Still a sac fly, and that's what he needed to do. It's Trent DeLaFipo will send one a high fly ball to right center gap. Jared Wolf, your center fielder, will come over and make the grab, and that will be the end of the top of the third inning. Kenyon Lords grab 1 run off of a timely hit. We will be right back.
Excellence in mathematics, physics, and music all require patience, working through small problems one by one, step by step. I need to be working on several things at the same time to remain sane, so I usually put physics, music, and math together so that I can switch back and forth. If I don't play guitar, the day just doesn't feel right. Sometimes I got obsessed trying to learn a piece. I would spend hours on it each day. My fingers would really hurt, my hands would swell up. I think it takes a level of obsession to be good at anything. It starts with patience, and patience becomes an obsession. It's like that when I look at any problem. It can be frustrating, but you just keep moving on, step by step, until you find a solution.
Welcome back to Wabash College Live. We are here in the bottom of the third inning. Your Wabash College Little Giants currently trail the Kenyon Lords 3-1. Wabash will look to take a couple runs back here, if not tie and take the lead. With starting off with their number 1 hole, Jared Wolf. Again, on the mound is what I would say the Kenyon Lords stud, Zach Elsway.
You know, every time we play a team, it's like there's always one or two players that you can tell are just like really good. Like Hanover, it was like the right fielder and the second baseman or whatever it was.
Right.
Their catcher's pretty good. This catcher is pretty good.
Right.
I don't think I've seen him make one bad throw, not one pass ball.
He's already got 2 throwouts at second base.
Right. And credit to this guy. I mean, he's pretty good.
Elseway will
Just call a spade a spade.
Yeah. Yeah. So Elseway will get a fastball up and out in the zone for ball 1. He'll come set. Come back with a breaking ball in the inner half for ball 2. Jared Wolf's ahead in the count 2-0. He'll look to get the Wabash College offense started. Elseway will come back with a fastball in the inner half for strike 1.
That's a good pitch.
It's a good pitch.
That was perfectly placed. Ooh.
The ball will come in as a breaking ball.
If he didn't back up, I think it would have hit him.
Yeah, it looked like it almost hit Jared Wolf, but he gets out of the way in time. The count is now 3-1. Could be a leadoff walk here to get the Little Giants started. It will be. Also, will come back with an inside fastball low. It's ball 4. Now, last time we had this situation, Jared Wolf was thrown out stealing. We will see here if he tries to steal again. Up to bat is number 20, Jackson Blevins. A fastball on the outer half for strike 1. Again, we were talking about how Sean Smith is comfortable with staying in the stretch the entire time. He, Elseway does make the change from the wind-up to stretch, as Jackson Blevins will rope a ball almost into the opposing dugout. It'll be 0-2 here. Let's see what Elseway has coming up for Jackson Blevins. I will say, knowing baseball and being around baseball for a long time, a lot of pitchers will throw a breaking ball here in the dirt to try to get the batter to swing and miss.
Yeah.
With that pitch in the dirt, it would be a great opportunity for Jared Wolf to steal second base. We'll see what happens, though. This catcher's going to set up way outside. It will be, looks like a breaking ball in the dirt. Maybe could have just been a fastball, but it was in the dirt. Maybe a potential for Wolf to steal, but the catcher looked like he came up with it pretty cleanly, so I think a smart idea for Jared Wolf to stay. Elsewhere will come set with the 1-2. The pitch. Be a breaking ball.
Wow.
Great breaking ball in the outer half. That'll be a backwards K for Elseway.
That's almost not fair, the way that pitch moved. That's not fair.
It's a good pitch. As with that out, we'll bring up number 12, Sean Roginski. He's looking at a fresh count, 1 away, and a runner on first base. Another breaking ball in the outer half. Great pitch. A lot of, again, for those of you who are just now maybe joining us or didn't quite catch it, Elseway does have 4.5 fingers. He does not have all 5 fingers. His index finger, one that rests on the ball, is only half of a finger from an accident that he had when he was younger. So a lot of these pitches where you're seeing the movement on them, that very well could be because he only has half a finger. He only has, for a 4-seam and 2-seam fastball, 1.5 fingers instead of 2 full fingers on the baseball. I was going to get another breaking ball to fall in for strike 2. Count is now 1-2.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize why this guy's 2-0 with a .5 ERA.
I think he's found his groove.
I think that's safe to say.
I think he's found his groove. The catcher will set up outside. The 1-2 pitch. It'll be a breaking ball. Boy, looking at that one on the monitor. Watch that one on the monitor.
That was close. Man. That was close.
Yeah, I was watching that one on the monitor. I don't think that missed. I don't think that ever missed the strike zone. I don't think it left the strike zone. But 2-2, a new life here. Come back with a breaking ball in the dirt. It's going to get past. It's going to get past the catcher, and Jared Wolf's going to be able to take second base. Do you remember a couple home games ago where we talked about one pitch Now one pitch could change an entire inning.
Yeah.
And there was a pitch where it wasn't a strike and it ended up being
like an 8-run inning.
Yeah. So again, I'm not the one who said it. I'm not going to be the one to say it. But one pitch can change an entire inning.
Yes, it can.
One pitch can change an entire inning. Sean Rodzinski will pop a breaking ball up in the infield to the shortstop. Shortstop will make the play, and there's 2 away. And with 2 away, the left fielder, number 3, Matthew Anay, is going to come up to the plate. See what he can do here. Try to pick up Jared Wolf off the base paths and scoring. Wabash College currently down 3-1. The pitch being an outside breaking ball. That is, can you use the word obviously working here? That pitch is automatic. I think is what I'm looking for. His breaking ball right now is automatic. He is. I think he has found his groove. He's in full control. As I say that, he throws a fastball out and wild. Although at this point, I'd say it was probably intended.
Oh, probably the plan, honestly.
He's great pitching here for the Lords. A complete change-up from what we saw in Game 1, where pitching wasn't the greatest. They'd given up 13 runs. As again, another breaking ball on the outside corner. Matthew Ney swings and misses. Elseway has got the Wabash College hitters completely fooled. They need to change something up. I don't mean to sound, completely pessimistic here. There's still a lot of baseball left. This will be the 50th pitch here in the 3rd inning alone, so he's not going to go the full distance.
This kid's a freshman, too. There's 3 more years of this.
He's going to be something to watch, ladies and gentlemen, as he grows up and only gets better. As he'll come back with a breaking ball on the outside corner. Wow. That will be strike 3. Elseway just dominant on the mound. And we will be right back with the bottom of the 3rd inning.
No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left on base.
I think the one thing that unites all Wabash students is the fear of being average.
He's afraid of being average.
A little bit of fear, but it motivates you and it drives you.
He sees potential in himself and others see potential in him, but he's just not quite sure what that means.
I didn't know I could challenge myself the way I was able to challenge myself here, and became better because of it.
If you want to come to Wabash, it's probably because you want to challenge yourself. You don't want to be average. You want to be something more. There's something that you want to be great at.
He's a talented athlete. He's a talented musician. He's going to be a doctor, but it's not just, I'm going to be a doctor. I want to be the best doctor. Or I'm going to be a teacher. I want to be the best teacher. And I want to be tested to see just how good I can be.
Wabash students at some point buy into that. I want to be challenged. I want to be taken seriously. And I'm committed to my own growth.
High character, they're very intelligent, but they're embracing the structure and the fact that they can use Wabash in their daily opportunities to grow immediately.
That's who we are. We're guys that are go-getters. We're looking to come here, get the job done, and achieve whatever we want to achieve in Wabash.
Will Sturgeon in the game, I believe, he is 1 for 1 with an RBI. I believe he picked up the first RBI for the Lords of the game. They currently lead 3-1 against Wabash. Wabash does have an error. We are tied on hits, 4-4, and the Lords are error-free, as they have relied heavily on their pitcher, who's been stellar. Sean Smith starts out the batter 2-0. This is the 9-hole, so you will see for certain Sturgeon, Page, and Clark for the Lords, if not more. Smith will come set, deliver the 0-2. Be a fastball in, and Sturgeon will pop it to the left side. Matthew Anay running over to make the play. He'll make the catch, jumping catch there, awkward catch, but catches a catch, and it will be an out for out number 1. Which will bring up the leadoff batter, number 8, your center fielder, Ryan Page. like to see Sean Smith here find his own groove and find his own ways of getting outs, as he can be stellar and dominant on the mound. He's not had a bad day today by any means. He's only given up 3 runs. Maybe one of them on error, though. We do have an error, so one of them may be unearned. But
and his problems have come from the middle to bottom part of this lineup. So if he can get 9-1-2 out and go to the top of the 5th, that is ideal. And then do the meat of the lineup, maybe the beginning of it, and avoid that treacherous part of the lineup in the 6th.
As Page will rip a ball down the left side line, it'll just be foul. But yeah, Sean Smith's not having a bad outing. 3 runs given up is not bad.
No.
It's not bad at all. He's not had a bad outing. I think that, maybe we put too much pressure on him, and maybe we expect perfection when to win a baseball game, you don't need perfection. You can win a game 21-20.
Right.
And I mean, it may not be pretty, but a win's still a win. And Sean Smith, I think, on the year is 0-4.
1-4, I believe.
1-4.
Check that for me.
Yeah, we're going to get the look. Sean Smith is 1-4 on the year. And so his ERA is a little high, 10.62. We'd like to get that down, but he's not having a bad day right now, as he'll get a ground ball to Henry Wannemuller at third base. Wannemuller will make the play to first, and that's 2 away here. I mean, he's not pitching bad.
Not terrible, and he definitely got out of some situations that could have been a lot worse. So props to him on that one.
Yeah, I think he's got a really, I think he's got a great arsenal. I think he's got a great coaching staff behind him. He's only going to get better. He's only going to get better from what we've seen him.
Oh, he's definitely got the intangibles, the pitches, and all that.
As Jimmy Clark, number 15, steps up to the plate. He'll watch ball 1 on the upper outside half corner. Sun's kind of gone away here. It's still nice temperature out. And again, no wind, no discernible wind that's going to make much of a difference. Check the weather here.
Swing and a miss.
Big swing and a miss by good pitch by Sean Smith. As we're sitting at 66 degrees here. Crawfordsville, Indiana, USA.
Yeah, baby.
And no place I'd rather be is Sean Smith. That is literally, let's see here, from mound to home plate at 60 foot 6 inches.
Yeah.
And if I can see where I think I see that ball hit, I think that was a 60-foot breaking ball. So just missing the 6 inches.
Ooh, nice pitch.
Paint the outside corner there for strike number 2, and he's evened it up to full count. Sean Smith coming set. He'll get him swinging for strike 3. That's 3 up, 3 down. Put a little spark back into Wabash College's offense as we're heading to the bottom of the 4th. We will be right back.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
My greatest personal discovery has been that I am capable of doing things that I didn't know I was capable of doing.
To be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're in the top of the 4th inning. Your Wabash College Little Giants currently down. Pardon me, we're in the bottom of the 4th inning, not the top. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Your Little Giants are currently down 3-1.
I knew what you meant.
We're in the 4th. whether it's the top or the bottom. Still trying to figure it out. But, we're in the fourth inning. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Your home team, the Little Giants, are up to bat here. Number 4, Andrew Jumonville, will look to get things started and try to get back some of these runs. As pitching-wise, the Lords have been stellar. As Elseway will start out with a first pitch in the dirt for ball 1. I say that, and he starts out with the first pitch in the dirt.
Drummondville back in the second inning flew out to left. 0 for 1 on the day.
So he'll get a ground ball to the third baseman. Third baseman will field and make the throw. Good scoop by the first baseman there, and that's 1 away. Looking on the day here.
The batter, designated hitter, number 34, Kenyon Terry.
Stepping up to the plate, number 34, Canton Terry. Canton Terry is your DH on the day. He's 1 for 1. Elseway will come set. Seam a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. He is cooking with gas, oil, charcoal, whatever you like to say.
All of it. Just throw it all in there.
Just come back with a breaking ball. Good breaking ball, just missed low. That's a good 0-2 pitch. As a breaking ball in the dirt, that's a good 0-2 pitch. Count is 1-1. As he'll come set here. Canton Terry will look to start the Wabash College offense by reaching base somehow safely. So you'll watch another breaking ball in the dirt. Count is now 2-1. Ball will be fouled to the left side. Good poke by Canton Terry, taking the ball the other way. However, it will be foul, and the count will now be evened up 2-2. Elseway checks his left fielder, make sure he's in place. He's good to go. Gives him the thumbs up. The 2-2. Be a breaking ball. Canton Terry hanging alive will foul it off. Good snag by Eric Lang on deck. Make the play. We have a nice crowd out in left field again on the hill. Always glad to see that when it warms up for baseball time. And also come back with a breaking ball. Good breaking ball.
You can tell he wanted that one.
Yeah.
You can tell a catcher wanted that one.
Yeah. It's a good breaking ball in the dirt, though. That's definitely a swinging pitch, not a called strike, but a swinging strike. A good pitch is he'll come back with another breaking ball. Canton Terry will roll over to the first baseman. This will be 1 assisted, and that'll be 2 away. Again, freshman, dare I say, freshman phenom, Zach Elseway. He's pitching great. He's from Aurora, Ohio. Again, freshman, 6'1", 185. You know you're something when we start getting into how tall and how much you weigh and where you're from.
Yep.
Which means that, you know, we're running out of things to talk about, because you can sit here and say how good somebody is. The first pitch, Eric Lane gets to pop up at the left field. That's a 1-2-3 inning. You can tell we're starting to run out of things to say other than, hey, this dude's really good.
Yeah.
When we start pulling out things. And the problem is that, hey, he's good.
Oh, he's really good.
He's good, and he's sticking around here.
Yeah.
With that, the Lords will try to add to their lead 3-1. We will be right back with the top of the fifth inning. Welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're in the top of the fifth inning. We're going to go ahead and look at pitch counts for you because we haven't looked at it in a couple of innings. I don't think we've looked at it yet this inning, but we know how important it matters for bullpen-wise.
Patrick O'Leary comes to the plate. He will lead off this inning for the Kenyon Lords.
Sean Smith currently sitting at 72 pitches. Zach Elsway currently sitting at 63. So probably see Elsway extend farther than Smith will.
Most likely. I mean, at the rate that Elsway's pitching.
Smith will come with a first pitch, call it a changeup, in the dirt for ball 1. You'll see what Patrick O'Leary can do here for the Lords, see if he can extend the inning. Smith will come set. He'll foul one off to the right side out of play. Count as 1-1. But yeah, looking ahead, just the name of the game, if we're being honest here. We saw how the Lords' bullpen was last game. Was not the greatest.
Well, and again, you mentioned it. I don't think they threw the 2 freshmen out there because they're putting their chips in the bag for this game.
And I think that's not. I think that's a smart idea.
Yeah.
And so we'll see what their bullpen has to offer today. I don't think that Elsway will get through 9. I really don't see it.
I wouldn't go making predictions. Knock on wood.
I think he can get through 5 and maybe 6.
Ooh, I don't know. About
It'll
that.
depend. It'll depend on how stellar he can be as he's been so far. But and I think Smith's got 2 more innings in him. We'll see. And then both teams are going to have to hand it over. At some point, both teams are going to have to hand it over to their bullpen.
Yeah.
Both team, and we'll see which team really does have the stronger pitching performances.
Yeah.
Smith has the count 2-2. He'll come set. O'Leary will call time. Doesn't like how long Smith's taking, but it's up to Smith.
Yeah, it is up to Smith.
So he'll come set. 2-2 pitch. Be a fastball on the outer half. It will get by catcher Eric Lang. It'll be a drop third strike, and O'Leary will hustle down, and he will be safe at first base. Not a good start for Wabash there. And with that drop third strike, that'll bring up the 4-hole hitter, Matt Contreras. He's going to, I don't know. He's going to try to bunt, but pull back on a strike. So could have been just a fake, just see what Wabash is going to do. Henry Wanamiller will take a couple of steps in. He's playing in front of the bag. Middles are a double play depth, and first base is holding on as Contreras will get a hold of one. He'll send it out to deep left center, and Matthew Ney will make the play, and that's 1 away.
The batter, shortstop, number 9.
With that, we'll bring up Alex Gow, number 9, the shortstop. He'll look to extend the inning here and move a base runner around, get on base himself. Gow on the day is 1 for 2, and he has scored once. He also has a strikeout. Smith will come set. Lang will set up inside. Smith will get it in there, and it'll be a swing and a miss by Gow. Good pitch by Smith. Count is 0-1. Again, success by, I say Wabash College pitchers, but about any pitchers around the world. Success when you get ahead of batters, because then you can start having fun and throwing those spinners and sliders and knuckleballs and changeups and stuff. So see what Smith can do here with 1 strike, as that'll be a honestly, that was a well-hit ball.
My God.
That was crushed, but very foul.
A long, loud strike.
And the count is 0-2, which now means that you don't have to throw that pitch again. You don't have to throw the fastball down the middle if you really don't want to. You can throw.
Please don't.
Sean Smith's got a slider, a curveball, and a changeup, I believe. I know curveball may not be there, but I know he's got a slider and a changeup. We'll see what he opts to go for as Lang sets up outside. I imagine a curveball. I imagine here a slider in the dirt. make my prediction early.
Alrighty, I predict strikeout.
We could have just looked at Eric Lang on the monitor there and seen, but since back up inside, this is a fastball up. Not a bad pitch. You'd like that pitch a little bit lower to make the hitter think a little bit harder about it, but it's over with. The 0-2 pitch sometimes can be a very nerve-wracking pitch for a pitcher because you know in your head you cannot let them hit this ball or your coach is going to be very upset. But you move on. Counts now 1-2. Eric Lang will set up outside. I imagine an off-speed pitch here. Could be a good pitch to steal on. It will be a stolen base attempt. Eric Lang will sail it out into center field. However, Eric Chavez will go ahead and make the play. Was a breaking ball. Add that to, what is that, like, do I get a jar here for predictions made correctly?
I don't know.
Good.
We can get one of those, though.
Good, I just being around baseball, knowing that 1-2 is probably going to, after you go fastball and probably go breaking something soft away, and then as a hitter, I mean as a runner, you know that's going to happen.
Right.
So
yeah.
Good steal. Maybe it could have gotten a little bit better throw from Eric Lang, but runner on second base, one away, and Gallo's going to foul that one to the left side. Count is 2-2. Lords here still up 3-1 in the top of the fifth inning, looking to extend this lead. Smith will come set. Gallo will foul that one off to the right side.
That was a ball.
Gallo is still fighting. You know, Thomas, if we do get through this inning here, this half inning at least,
yes,
and it pours rain,
oh God,
it's considered a complete game.
Is it really? Oh wait, yeah, 4
and Kenyon would take this
5 2/3. Yeah, yeah. Let's be a little.
Gal ropes one into left field. They're going to go ahead and wave around O'Leary. O'Leary will score with a one-out single by Gal. That'll increase the lead 4-1. Pitch count currently for Sean Smith is 79-80, one of the two.
This is the exact same spot that Sean Smith got into trouble last time around, which is the meat of their lineup to the bottom half of it.
All right. With that base hit, we'll bring up the catcher, Andrew Ribinowitz. Pardon me. He'll get a ground ball to third base. That could be a double play ball, and Henry Watermiller will throw it in the dirt. Second baseman Sean Rodzinski will not be able to claim it, so instead of a double play ball, it will be a fielder's choice error. And there will now be runners at first and second base. The pitching coach is going to go out and talk with Sean Smith.
There is no one in the bullpen, so this meeting with Sean Smith.
I got to think this isn't really a talk with Sean Smith. This is a talk about how, hey, you just rolled a double play ball and your defense fumbled on it. Not your fault. Calm down, there's no big deal. You just got yourself out of the inning. So, that one hurts. As a pitcher on the mound, that one hurts. It does. That one really hurts. Cleanly fielded by their Henry Watermiller, but just an errant throw.
That's weird. You don't see that often. This infield's normally
pretty solid.
Yeah, always, normally.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
And I mean,
once in the blue moon, I guess.
You can almost tell the frustration. Sean Smith there as he
yeah
back. It's tough, man. It's tough being a pitcher out there, and especially in this situation, you're trying to limit damage. You're already down. You've already given up one run this inning, and you roll yourself a ground ball, a double play ball, and it's hard. It's hard when you pitch and something like that happens. And we'll see how if Sean Smith can overcome this adversity and what type of pitcher he is he'll come back, and that'll be a base hit in the hole between third and shortstop. A run will score. Great backup there by Sean Smith as Matthew and A came running in, and he lasered a ball home. It got over catcher Eric Lang's head, but Sean Smith, being a great pitcher, was backing up the play. He got it and threw a strike, a one-hop strike to Henry Watermiller down there at third base. He was able to put down the tag, and Sean Smith gets one himself. It did score a run on the play. Kenyon now leads 5-1. There's 2 outs. Runner on second base. Number 10, Trenton Delafippo, is now up to bat. Delafippo on the day is 0 for 2 with 1 strikeout. He will try to continue this inning for the Lords and grab some more runs. So you'll watch a breaking ball in the dirt for ball 2. Count is 2-0. I don't believe any of those runs are earned, though. That last one right there that just came through, I don't think that's earned on Sean Smith. It should have been an out. I think that's an error. I don't think that's an earned run for Sean Smith. Which help out the ERA, but still, in this sense, you're not worried about the ERA. You're worried about your team winning. So he'll walk Delafippo and 4 straight pitches, and that's going to start some commotion down in Wabash's bullpen. That'll bring up number 4, Will Sturgeon. After Will Sturgeon hits, no, pardon me, this will be the 3rd time that the entire lineup has seen Sean Smith. Sean Smith sitting at 93 pitches. Will Sturgeon ropes one into center field for a base hit. That's going to score another one. And the Kenyon Lords are pouring it on at this point. 6-1, currently lead Wabash College. Sean Smith sitting at 94 pitches. He'll look to probably get out of this inning, and he'll probably be done for the day. He's got 2 outs. Runners on first. Leadoff batter Ryan Page will come up to bat. He's looking at runners at first and third. What about Will Sturgeon? Has yet to hadn't hit yet in this game, and he's come up with 2 big base hits, 2 RBIs.
Yeah, good for him.
Will Sturgeon having a decent day on at the plate. Sean Smith will seam in a fastball on the outside corner for ball 1. Reversal of stories here with Wabash College really showing their offense. That first game has been kind of quiet this game, and reverse Kenyon.
Well, and for good reason. They've got an ace, just an ace of a pitcher on the mound. And Sean Smith, and I'm not trying to be negative here. He's had his rough goes at it, and he's still kind of going. He's still learning,
But again, remember how we talked about 1 pitch can change an inning?
Right.
Double play ball booted for an error. That changes the complete. Sean Smith gets out of this inning, with only giving up 1 run.
It's still 4-1.
Yeah.
So it'd be 4-1.
It's 4-1, and he gets out of this inning.
Yeah.
It's, ladies and gentlemen, it's plays like that where, they always try to tell you in sports, 1 play doesn't make or break a game. However, I would be a massive arguer on the fact that 1 play can make or break a game.
There's pivotal moments, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that could have been a momentum shift.
Oh, definitely.
A momentum shift, They go from a double play ball to to now scoring 3 runs in this inning as Sean Smith will come back to 3-0 with a fastball down the middle. Ryan Page on the day is 0 for 2 with a walk. Might pick up a second walk here. Smith will come set. He'll watch the runner at first. The steal will be gone. It'll be a swinging bunt. Henry Wanamaker will make the play.
Great play.
And you'll flip it over to first base, and that'll be 3 away. The Lords capture 3 runs. They're up 6-1. We will be right back with the bottom of the 5th inning. Welcome back to Wabash College Live here. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Wabash currently down 6-1. They are leading the error category, sadly, 2-0. And Kenyon is out hitting Wabash 7-4. Thanks to a stellar pitching performance right now by Zach Elsaway. He has been in a groove all game long, only giving up that 1 run in the 2nd inning. He's looked great on the mound for Kenyon now, for right now. At least right now. And he'll come back with a breaking ball for strike 1. Count is 0-1. Have to think that Smith is probably done for the game. Chavez will ground a ball to second base. Second baseman will make the play cleanly, and that's 1 away. Go ahead and check pitch counts here. Smith for Wabash is at 99 pitches. He's probably done. And
I'd have to guess, yeah.
Elsaway is at 66. So he's probably not done for a couple more innings. This will bring up the batter number 2, Henry Wannemuller. First pitch be a fastball low and away for ball 1.
Catcher wanted that one. He held the mitt there.
Tried to frame it a little bit.
Waiting for the call. Never got it.
Frame job wasn't the best, but it's okay. It'll be a ground ball back to the shortstop. He'll make a running play.
No. Yep, safe.
He will not get him in time. He'll make an errant throw. Pull the first baseman off the bag. Tag will not be applied. And Henry Wannemuller is on base.
That's a hard play to make. It's a chopper, kind of bouncing. You got to rush and charge it, and then, he's hauling down the line, and you got to.
And that's the pitcher from last game. You got to imagine what his arm's going through right now.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Might be a little sore to make a quick throw like that. This is Jared Wolf will step into the box, your leadoff batter at 55, and he'll watch a first pitch breaking ball for strike 1. This way will come set. He'll throw another breaking ball on the outside corner, low and away for ball 1. Count is 1-1. Jared Wolf looking to extend the inning here. Move Henry Wannemuller, who's on first base, around the bags. As he'll foul one off right down at his feet. For strike 2. Count is 1-2. I'm going to watch the monitor on this one, see what type of action he's got. I'm sure it's going to have a lot of break.
Yeah, I bet you $1 moves like a mile.
So Wolf will step back into the box. Be a breaking ball. Wolf will foul away. Breaking ball in the outer half. Good discipline by Wolf there to foul it off, as it probably would have been a strike. Kind of still 1-2. Looks like this is going to be a fastball in the outer half. Wolf will pop it up. The center fielder's going to go over and make the play, and that's 2 away. Sun's starting to come out and heat things up. Could cause some issues out there in the outfield. Again, it's been a beautiful day all day long. If you weren't able to make it out of the game today and you are watching our live stream, we are sorry for you. Thomas and I are out here, all the other fans. It's a beautiful day for baseball, and it's only going to get better. As I think, another knock on wood situation. I think spring's finally come, Thomas.
Oh my God, I hope so.
Yeah, I think the cold weather is finally gone.
Well, they said that the groundhog saw its shadow and that spring would come early, but then there were a couple days last week where it's like, really?
And the last play, Jacksonville Evans will ground a ball to second base. It'll be an out number 1. Pardon me, out number 3. And we will be heading to the top of the 6th inning. We will be right back.
Welcome back to the 6th inning, top of the 6th inning, as Jimmy Clark will come to the plate. There is a pitching change for the Little Giants. Kevin O'Donnell will come to the mound to pitch in place of Sean Smith.
Kevin O'Donnell, we're going to highlight him really quickly. Grab my stats real quick. Pardon me. Boy, we've got a lot of stats here today, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Kevin O'Donnell on the year, 8.18 ERA. He's 0-2 in 9 appearances. He's only pitched 11 innings. He's given up 13 hits, 10 runs, all of them earned. He's got 4 walks and 6 strikeouts, 1 double. People are batting .357 against him. We will see if he can stop this Lords offense as the Lords currently are up 6-1. He's got the batter 0-2. The pitch be a fastball, too much over the plate. However, it'll be grounded out to the shortstop. In the shortstop, Eric Chavez will throw it over to Jackson Blevins. Jackson Blevins, they will say, has bobbled the ball. Coach Martin's going to come out. He's not very happy with that call. They're going to say Jackson Blevins bobbled the ball. It looked as if though he was taking the ball out of his glove, but they're going to say he bobbled it. They're going to call the runner safe. Thomas, give me some insight on that one. What'd you see?
I think the bobble appeared after the play, but, you know, again.
I didn't see it.
I didn't even think there was a bobble. The ump said there was a bobble. And again, death, taxes, and umpire inconsistency.
I like that one. Well, the call will stand. The call will stand. Coach Martin and Eric Chavez not happy with that one at all. Runner safe, nobody away. And that will bring up number 5, Patrick O'Leary. And boy, Patrick O'Leary with runners on could do some damage. Second pitch will be a ball high. Count is 2-0. Kevin O'Donnell will come set. He's got a runner at first base. That was Jimmy Clark. Patrick O'Leary will take a hack at that one. It'll be a swing and a miss. And the count is 2-1. Boy, that was a swing if I've ever seen one. I think he was trying to put one back over the hill in left field. As he'll get a fastball back outside, he'll foul it straight back, and the count is now even 2-2. Nobody away. Runner on first base. The Lords are currently over the Little Giants 6-1. This is Kevin O'Donnell will come back with a breaking ball in the dirt. It'll get by Eric Lang, and the runner will take second base. The Lords now have a runner on second base. O'Donnell will come set. He'll get a big swing and a miss on O'Leary on a curveball, and that'll be strike 3. O'Leary really taking his time to get back to the dugout. He was not happy with himself on that one. And with that big strikeout, which is good for the Wabash College, maybe shift some momentum, bring up the 4-hitter, number 13, Matt Contreras. I was checking stats on that one. Thomas, did you see what happened?
Wild pitch.
Wild pitch. In the dirt, got away from Eric Lang, but
it bounced back to O'Donnell.
Okay.
And so then by the time O'Donnell got to it, he was already at third.
That's back-to-back wild pitches. Not back-to-back, but within batter-wise.
Yeah.
And that moves the runner from first to third. Excellent scoring position. Infield is on the grass. They have to come up with a stop here. As they do, is Henry Wannemuller.
Oh, wow. He didn't bobble at that time.
Henry Wannemuller makes a great grab at third base on a smoked ball. He'll throw it over to first base to get the out, and that's 2 away. Infield will go back to normal depth with 2 away here, and that'll bring up number 9, the shortstop, Alex Gow. Alex Gow had a not great outing on the mound earlier today. However, he's had a decent game hitting as he's 2-3 with 2 runs and an RBI. Alex Gow did take the loss in the first game. That'll move his record to 2-1. Right now, the pitcher, Zach Elsway, is 2-0 in the year. If things were to stand, he'd move to 3-0.
You know, just realized Gow's from California as well.
Huh.
Yeah.
Lots of California guys, maybe.
Yeah.
Or did we highlight Gow as California before anyway? I think we did, didn't we?
No, that was Beer.
Right. Maybe they knew each other.
Beerly or something like that.
Maybe they knew each other.
Who knows?
And Kevin O'Donnell will come back. He's got Gow at 3-0 count. Not like to, although Gow's been hot, so you could be pitching around him in this sense.
Yeah.
Very well could be pitching around Gow, not wanting him to hit anything hard, as they'll have an outside fastball for ball 4. And that'll be a walk for Gow.
As Lang gets the signals from the dugout and will convey them to the team.
I think this is just a first and third play. We ran these in practice a lot. It's what they need to do is if the Gow were to steal here. I got to imagine that it's shortstop will come up and intercept the ball. I think they'd let Gow have second base here. You can't risk throwing the ball away and giving up another run. So it will be a pickoff attempt. And Kevin O'Donnell, not a very convincing one, as the dugout caught onto that one pretty quickly, and the runner on third was able to get back. Your batter is the catcher, number 23, Andrew Ribinitz. And he'll watch strike 1. He's facing an 0-1 count, 2 away, runners on first and third. Here in the top of the 6th inning. He'll look to extend the inning here. As he'll swing and miss on a curveball. Great pitch by Kevin O'Donnell. On the day so far, Rubinowitz is 1 for 2 with 1 hit. And he has, I'm going to check, see if that was just a base hit. I don't think it was.
No, he got hit by a pitch, a single, and he got on a fielder's choice.
Okay. So there's only a single.
So
single
what is that?
would score one here. And the runners will go. He'll foul one off. He's battling right now. It count is 0-2. Interesting situation here, Thomas, is, again, it's 0-2, so you don't want to give him anything too much to hit, but you don't want to throw a pass ball in this situation. You can't, chance a pass ball or anything. Look for a pitch to be up in the zone. You cannot throw a ball in the dirt here because one will score from third. You'd almost have to expect it. Ball will be fouled away to the right-hand side. I'd like to thank Adam Phipps for helping out with the broadcast today and both of our camera operators. We'd also like to thank Brent, for many of those who know Brent and Adam. They do great work here, and we enjoy them and everything that they are able to do for us and set us up.
We got a great crew here.
Yes, and without them, none of this would be possible.
No, it wouldn't.
Thomas and I have no idea half of what these cords are going in and out. However, they are geniuses on it, and we thank them for setting this up for us. As O'Donnell will come back with a fastball up in the zone, it'll be fouled back, and the count is still 0-2. Yeah, Thomas, could you think about running a broadcast without any of this?
Not my wildest dreams.
Ball is roped down the left field line. It is foul, though. The count is still 0-2.
It takes the village. It really does.
It does. For most of you who are tuning in today, who are normal, regular tuning in people, we have cameras now operating on the left and right side of the field, which is not normally what we do. They're going to go ahead and say that he swung and missed on that ball as a check swing. And that's strike 3. He'll walk back arguing with the umpire a little bit. The batter will, but the coach will shut that down. And that is another wild inning here. Sorry, I'm a little speechless. There have been some wild calls and wild plays here recently.
Yeah.
Haven't there?
There have been.
With that, we'll be right back with the bottom of the 6th inning. Welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Excellent pitching performance on the mound so far by the Kenyon Lords. A complete change from game 1, where they had gave up 13 runs on a multitude of hits. Right now, Wabash College sits with only 1 run on 4 hits. Thomas, something's got to change.
Yeah, and if it is going to change, it's going to start right here with Sean Rodzinski leading off for the Little Giants.
Zach Elsaway, pitcher for the Lords, currently at 75 pitches. He's cruising. As there it is, Sean Rodzinski with a drive right back up the middle for a leadoff base hit. Zach Elsaway, again, sitting at 75 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th. You could almost imagine him going this inning and maybe another. Maybe. Depends on how much the coach really wants him to go. There's a little bit of movement in the in the Lords bullpen. A couple guys hop up. And there are a couple of guys hanging out in the Wabash bullpen as well. As Elsaway will throw a ball in the dirt, it'll get past the catcher, and Sean Rodzinski will move to second base.
Let's go, pick it up 2-1.
Matthew Ine is your batter, the left fielder, number 3. He's got a runner in scoring position. You look to score him. A base hit would more than likely score Sean Rodzinski. As an A fouls one to the right side, count is 1-1. Thomas, I think if this gets out, if this inning gets out of control, you could knock Elsaway out of the game. And test that bullpen.
Yeah, and that's the ideal situation.
As an A will pop a ball, high fly ball, but it'll be shallow. Everybody collapsing in on it. The shortstop, I believe, will make the play. He collided with the second baseman, and the center fielder was there on the play as well. Nice way to hang on to it by the shortstop. A lot of weird plays today.
Yeah.
A lot of weird plays. A lot of hustle plays too, might I add. Both teams, again, Wabash just sits with 3 errors and Kenyon sits with 1. Not the cleanest game right now. First game, though, however, both had 0 errors.
Right.
And so
I think even if Wabash did get 1 or 2 runs, I don't think they'd take him out now.
No, I don't think so either. He's still
so deep into the game. He'd probably finish the finish the inning at the least. Maybe they'd run him back out there for 1 more.
Right. Your batter now is number 4, Andrew Jumaville. He'll drive one into left field. Left fielder will sit on it. I think the left fielder may have taken 1 step to left, and that's it. Another hard hit ball by Andrew Jumaville, just right at somebody, and that's 2 away. Elsewhere, he's not coming out this inning unless he just blows it. I don't think he's going to be coming out of this inning. I think for certain he's going to be out next inning. The DH number 34, Kenton Terry's in, and I think that's going to spell troubles for Wabash because they're running out of innings.
Yeah,
they're running out of opportunities here. As we're already in the 6th. They'll have the 7th, 8th, and 9th. However, the Lords will also have the 7th, 8th, and 9th to try to pick up some more insurance runs. As Wabash is currently down 6-1, 5-run deficit. They have a runner on second here. Kenton Terry has the ability to poke one into the outfield to pick up a base hit. We'll see what he can do as Elseway fires in a ball on the outside half. Count is 1-1. Elseway will come set, and he will get a ground ball to Kenton Terry. He's gonna pick it up and tag Terry out, and that'll be 3 outs. And with that, we will be right back with the top of the 7th inning. Kenyon Lords currently lead Wabash College 6-1.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning. Brent Henderson will lead off for the Kenyon Lords as O'Donnell's still in the mound for the Little Giants. O'Donnell comes to the plate. Henderson will pop that up to center field as Wolf comes in and makes the out.
Good start for Kevin O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Good start indeed. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, first baseman, number 10, Trenton DiFilippo.
Doesn't look like much is going on in either bullpen right now, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's obvious that they're going to stick with Elseway as long as that man's arm's not falling off. And
can you blame him?
Kevin O'Donnell's pitching well. He put up a 0 spot in the 6th, and he's come right back out here, and he's already first pitch strike with the breaking ball. Come back again with the breaking ball. Another strike. He's already got the batter 0-2. This is number 10, Trenton DiFilippo. I don't blame the Lords for sticking with what they got, and I don't blame Wabash for sticking with what they've got. As Kevin O'Donnell seems a fastball. What would you say, about 10 feet high of Eric Lang? I think he let that one fly.
Yeah, you can say that.
I think he, looking down right now, I'm not seeing any radar guns out. I think he was really trying to, see his MPH flash up. But anyway, he'll get the next pitch. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss in the dirt. They'll throw it down to first base, and that's 2 away. I think it's, which I don't think is good. I'll admit. I think it's a pitching duel the rest of the way out. I think it's a battle of the bullpens. Because I still think that Elseway will not go the full 9. As it does look like the Lords now have somebody getting loose. Again, I think he's getting loose just in case. But he's sitting at let's see, he'll have to get through the 7th, 8th, and 9th with, we talk about 100 pitches. He's at 84. He's got to get through the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th with 16 pitches. That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
You can't. That's less than 6 pitches an inning. Is
good for O'Donnell. That's a 3 up, 3 down inning.
Fly out to left field and quick inning. Maybe get some spark back, some life back into this Wabash College baseball team. Still down 6-1. We will be right back. Welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Wabash looking to get some desperately needed runs as they are running out of innings to do so. Up to bat is the catcher, number 8, Eric Lang. We do have a pitching change that we did not catch.
Number 3, Ross Scheinberg, a senior.
Look on the year here. Ross Scheinberg is a 3.38 ERA. He's 2-0 on the year as well with 7 appearances. He started 1 game. He's got 18 and 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 20 hits, 8 runs, only 7 of them earned, 4 walks, and again, 17 strikeouts. As a team, as a pitching staff team, they have 166 strikeouts.
Goodness gracious.
They, we'll see what he can do as he gets a breaking ball in the outer half. Count is 1-2. Close call there, but it will not go.
Count is 2-2. Scheinberg comes set, deals to the plate. Lang will fly out. No, the right fielder muffed it. I think he lost it, and it will fall to the ground. And Lang has a single to lead off the Little Giants' offensive attack in the 7th inning.
Again, the sun is out, and it can be brutal on that right side. It really can be brutal on that right side, and so we'll see how that factors in. As he completely lost it out there in the sun, and so not a good start for the Lords here, but they'll look back here to try to get 3 quick outs. As Scheinberg will come set. Your batter is Eric Chavez. He'll get a fastball in the inner half. Chavez will watch the fastball on the inner half of the plate. for strike one. Scheinberg will come set. Eric Chavez will foul that one off the foot. Little stinger there. And he's already down in the count 0-2. For those of you who have watched Game 1 and have tuned into Game 2 as well, we thank you for watching. We always thank you for watching. Again, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please feel free to send them in the comment section. We do read all of those and take those into consideration. If you have any, please let us know. And thank you for, again, watching our live stream, as we know not everybody can be at the game, and we love to provide you the possibility to watch your son or maybe friend play all of our home games. Scheinberg will come set. He'll fire in a breaking ball. It'll be just a bit high. The count is 1-2. He'll come set. He'll check the runner at first. Eric Lang's on first again. And he'll get a fastball in the outer half. He'll get Eric Chavez swinging and missing. And that's strike one to bring up Henry Wanamueller, your third baseman, number 2. Infield for the Lords. First base is playing behind the bag. Middles are at double play depth, and of course first base is holding. They'll look to get a double play ball here. Henry Wanamueller, however, will look to extend the inning. Henry Wanamueller on the day is 0 for 2, as he'll foul the first one to the right side out of play, and he has new life. Wabash still down 6-1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. They need runs desperately, as they have the 7th, 8th, and 9th to produce a tie or a lead to extend this ball game. The Lords will look to add on to their lead here in the 8th and 9th. Again, that first game was only 7 innings long. It's great breaking ball there over the middle of the plate for strike 2, kind of zone 2. Again, game 1 was only 7 innings long, as Wabash jumped out to an early lead and held that lead. 10-run rule in the 7th inning, 13-3. Henry Wanamueller will ground ball at plate. Will ground ball to...
what?
He'll ground ball to third base. Third baseman will throw a wild
throw. Pulled him off the bag.
Will throw a wild throw to second base. Second baseman will get pulled off the bag, but the umpire will say that he came back down and got him, and that's an out at second base. Coach Martin not happy with this one at all, as he's going to go out there and really argue this one.
Be friends. Why can't we be friends? Yeah, here's the thing.
I thought he was pulled off the bag as well.
That's about as plain as day, and I'm not even standing right there.
I think the home plate umpire really wants to get in and talk with this one, because I think he's going to overrule it. I think the home plate umpire really wants to talk with him about this one. No, he's not going to let him. He's going to go ahead and stick with his call out at second base. That was the double ball play the Lords were looking for. They wish they probably would have had that one back and had a better throw from third. However, to come away with 1 out in that situation is shocking, but they'll take it. I, too, believe that he was pulled off the bag on that one.
Yeah.
Now, there is a rule, unwritten rule of baseball, or maybe it is now written. I haven't checked in my rule book in a long time. But you want to – shortstops don't always land on the bag or always on the bag for safety reasons.
Right.
You don't want to slide to take out and break somebody's ankle. So we get that. There is some wiggle room in there, but that, I believe, was pulled way far off the bag. But it's an out, and with 2 away, Jared Wolf, number 55, will step up to the plate. He'll watch a curveball on the outer half. Count is 1-1, evened up. With runner on first base, Henry Wanamueller. Scheinberg will come set. Jared Wolf will pop a ball to the left side. Left fielder will run in and make the grab, and that's 3 outs. Wabash College unable to pick up any runs in that inning. We're headed to the top of the 8th. The score 6-1. We will be right back.
Welcome back to the top of the 8th inning. Ryan Page is going to lead off the Kenyon Lords as they come to bat. And that is a ball that will miss inside by O'Donnell, who is still on the mound for the Little Giants. It appears as if, Nathan, if you can see the bullpen, I think there's somebody warming up in the Kenyon bullpen. As Page pops that one up, Lang comes to the backstop and catches it. That's out number 1 in the 8th inning.
Trying to see here. I'm not seeing much. I haven't seen normally how you can tell if somebody's in the bullpen. First and foremost, if you can see in the bullpen, our angle we can't. But you'll normally see a little white ball being thrown back and forth. And I haven't seen anybody. So I don't think anybody's warming up. And Wabash has nobody in their bullpen as well. So Kevin O'Donnell here, 32 pitches here in the 3rd inning he's pitched in. This will be the 3rd inning he would have pitched in if he can get out of it. They're going to stick with him here as he gets the first pitch breaking ball, swing and a miss by number 15, Jimmy Clark. But that is a good call because you have to start thinking about that. Have both teams brought in a closer who can go this many innings? And so Jimmy Clark will line a ball to third base. It'll be easily caught by Henry Wannemuller, and that'll be out number 2.
The batter, designated hitter, number 5, Patrick O'Leary.
So Kevin O'Donnell will come set 2 away here. Your batter is number 5, Patrick O'Leary. Patrick O'Leary again had that home run in the first game. He has gone arguably quiet. This game he is 0 for 3 with 1 run and 1 walk. As again, the count was 1-0, and a fastball will be thrown on the inside part. The count now is 2-0. So O'Donnell will come set. He'll get a curveball to fall, and it counts 2-1. O'Donnell will come set. Fire another breaking ball. Good breaking ball by O'Donnell. Count even up now 2-2. O'Donnell will look to get out of here again. 1-2-3 up. 1-2-3 down. And try to bring some spark back into this Wabash offense. As O'Leary will foul ball back on the outer half to stay alive. O'Donnell was able to get some spark last inning as Wabash was able to get runners at almost first and second base. Pardon me. It would have been first and second base, wouldn't? No.
No, yeah, it should have been.
Should have been runners at first and second base, but unagreeable call.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So Kevin O'Donnell will get O'Leary looking on a curveball. Great curveball by Kevin O'Donnell. That'll be 3 up, 3 down. Again, Wabash running out of time here. We have the bottom of the 8th and bottom of the 9th coming up to you. Right now, we will be right back with the bottom of the 8th. Well, welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're in the bottom of the 8th. Wabash down 6-1. We have a substitution here for the Lords out in right field. Eric Del Rosso will replace Jimmy Clark. Leading off for Wabash will be the number 2 hole, number 20, Jackson Blevins. With that, you will see number 12, Sean Rodzinski on deck. And in the hole is number 3, left fielder Matthew Ane. On the mound still for the Lords is Ross Scheinberg. No commotion in the bullpen for either teams as they look to ride with their pitchers who are pitching, again, a pitcher's duel right now. As Scheinberg will get a fastball in the outer half for ball 2, count is 2-0.
Hey, 5-run rally begins right now.
You calling it?
Calling it.
I believe you.
Put my hat on it.
Fastball in the inner half for strike 1, count is 2-1. Hey, if you're wanting to call it, if it comes true, you know, you'll have to call more often. Just not trying to put pressure on you, but Jackson Blevins will swing and miss on a good breaking ball. Count is 2-2, evened up. And you know, if we get 2 or 3 runs here, I wouldn't be too upset.
No.
We need to cut the deficit though this inning. This inning, Wabash College baseball has one mission, and that's to score some runs.
Yeah, that pitch was close too. I mean, that's
close breaking ball.
Good,
in the upper top.
good on Jackson for laying off of that.
Count is full, nobody out, nobody on. The pitch. Be an outside fastball. Not a great swing by Jackson Blevins. Just not a good pitch selection by him to swing at. Gosh, it's tough to see. Such a great hitter. He'll strike out, though, on full count. And Scheinberg is dealing right now. It'll bring up number 12, Sean Rodzinski. So throw a breaking ball on the outer half. Won't go for ball 1. Count is 0-1. Pardon me, count is 1-0. Rodzinski will foul a ball straight back. Catcher attempting to go back and make the play. It'll just sneak out of play, though. Count is even up 1-1.
What a great catch by the fan.
I didn't see it. Was it good?
Good for that guy, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Saving lives out here today.
Wonder if he's got eligibility left. I have to go ask him.
I wish.
We will have our center fielder, number 55, Jared Wolf, graduate. So we'll need a new center fielder. Sean Rodzinski will foul one off again. Count is 1-2. We're looking at next year losing our catcher, shortstop.
Is Lang a senior?
Lang is a senior.
And House is too, isn't he?
House is also a senior.
Oh, boy.
So both catchers, we will lose our shortstop, second baseman, and center fielder.
Oh, God.
All in one run. We'll also lose a couple of pitchers, such as Kevin O'Donnell, who's pitching right now. He is also a senior, as Sean Rodzinski will ground a ball to shortstop. Shortstop will field it and flip it over to first base for 2 away.
That's going to be a lot to replace.
It will be whenever Sean Rodzinski and Eric Chavez have played there for 3 years in a row together. They have great chemistry together. It will be a shame to see them graduate.
Yeah.
Stepping in the box now will be number 3, Matthew Nay. But again, as we've talked about plenty of times, not only on the pitching staff, but I believe for the team as a whole, we've got some great guys that can step up.
Yeah.
Austin Simmers, as we've seen, for those of you who've watched home or have maybe gotten here to catch a game, Austin Simmers is a freshman. Normally been playing at third base whenever Henry Wannemuller is not. He can move over to second or short and be solid. Be a solid player. Joey Martocchio is a guy you've seen a couple of times. He's an outfielder. He plays right field at times. I think he's going to step up big in the next couple of years. Canton Terry, the DH, is also a catcher. He's listed also as a catcher, and so I think that yes, we will lose a lot in the field for seniors. However, I think we have guys that can step up and bring support next year. As Scheinberg will throw a ball high. The count is now 3-1. 2 away here. Matthew Ane will look to extend the inning here, however possible. He'll swing and miss on a fastball. The pitch, Matthew Ane gets a hold of that one. He'll send it out to deep right field. That ball is back off the wall. It'll be a stand-up double for Matthew Ane with 2 away. May get some spark here. Thomas, possibly?
Here we go, baby.
2-out rally.
2 out.
I've seen crazier things happen.
5-run rally, baby.
I've seen crazier things happen.
Yes, I have.
This will bring up number 4, Andrew Jumaville. He'll look to extend this inning here. And there is somebody for the Lords now getting loose in their bullpen. Nothing happening in Wabash College's bullpen. I think they're going to stick with Kevin O'Donnell come rain or shine. Which, knock on wood, we've had great weather today. No rain. No, it's been a little cloudy. Not too bad of a wind, not too much wind. And it's been, nice and warm. It's spring weather. We hope it stays, and I'm sure a lot of you at home hope it stays as well. Scheinberg will come back-to-back fastballs on the outer half for balls, and count is 2-0 here with Andrew Jumaville up to bat. And Jumaville will dig in. He'll look to extend this inning any way possible with 2 away. As he'll watch a fastball in the outer half go for strike 1. Count is now 2-1. Andrew Jimova will foul one off for strike. The count is now even 2-2. For those of you at home who remember the Cletus story, C.J. Landrum, the Cletus story, C.J. will be coming up as well. He's a young guy who can add impact to this team. So as Andrew Jimova will watch a breaking ball in the outer half for strike 3, Wabash College, we will be right back for the top of the 9th, headed to the last chance for Wabash here in the bottom of the 9th, 6-1. We will be right back. Your score, Lords currently lead Little Giants 6-1. Welcome back to Wabash College Live here at the top of the 9th. For those of you who are watching right now, you can see the NCAC baseball Game 1 scores. Denison defeated Allegheny 9-1. Wittenberg beat Hiram 12-2. Wooster beat Ohio Wesleyan 15-1. And DePaul beat Oberlin 7-5. For those who are also looking at, Wooster's ranked 10th in the nation right now, and Denison is ranked 23rd. That's around the NCAC. And with this top of the 9th, Kevin O'Donnell still on the mound. It'll bring up number 13, your second baseman, Matt Contreras. As he'll foul one out. The ooze of the crowd would make me believe that he has hit in a car. So I guess that may be one positive of not coming to the game today is you don't have to worry about your car getting hit. As Contreras will pop one up to left field. That ball is very high. Matthew Ane is going to camp underneath it. Pull out a can of beans. And he's going to catch.
Can of corn, can of beans.
He's going to catch that fly ball.
Cornucopia.
The batter now, number 9, the shortstop's Alex Gow.
Alex Gow.
Kevin O'Donnell will come set. He'll get a breaking ball. Low in the zone. Gow will hold off. It'll be ball 1. Want to know here? We're at the top of the 9th. Gow's going to pop that ball straight back. The count is now 1-1. Little Giants down 6-1. 3 errors, only 7 hits. Kenyon 6 runs on 7 hits, giving up 1 error. This Gow's going to pop this one up to the shortstop, Eric Chavez. Eric Chavez is going to make the play, and that's 2 away. Wabash here will head to the bottom of the 9th after this 3rd out. They need 5 to continue playing, or they will have split the weekend series with Kenyon. Again, tomorrow, please please tune in again. Wabash will be playing 2 9-inning games against Rose-Hulman starting at 12. The first pitch will be at 12 p.m., and the second pitch will follow probably around 3 p.m. is normally how we have them set up. So if you enjoyed today, or if you want to get out tomorrow and come and enjoy the game, please do so. But if you aren't able to, again, Wabash College will play Rose-Hulman tomorrow, 2 9-inning games.
I unfortunately will not be able to be here tomorrow, but my partner Nathan will hold down the fort.
Yes, thank you, Thomas. I will be alone, so please bring in the comments as Kevin O'Donnell will get up ground ball right back into him. He will make the play, and that'll be 3 up, 3 down. Wabash College has 3 outs to get 5 runs. We will be right back for the bottom of the 9th inning. Welcome back to Wabash College Live. Here we're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Canton Terry, the DH, number 34, is up. After him will be Eric Lang, number 8, your catcher. And after him will be number 6, the shortstop, Eric Chavez. Those will be the 3 guys who, well, if we're going to be honest, have to get on.
Those are the 3 guys that are going to lead
our comeback.
Yes, our comeback, our rally, our 5-run rally.
Wabash is currently down 6-1. Ross Scheinberg is still in to pitch for the Lords as he starts Canton Terry out with a fastball on the outside half for strike 1. He's pitched, I mean, if we're being honest here, the whole Lords pitching staff, which has only been 2 guys this second game, has been stellar.
Yeah, and honestly, that's all you really need. I mean, they just had an ace of a guy on the mound. Scheinberg's holding his own. He's doing really good. Hasn't given up a run.
It does appear to the Lords do have a person in the bullpen. We can't tell who it is. I only say that because I saw a ball just I saw a foot. They actually have 2 people in the bullpen warming up. So they are extra protected just in case. As Canton Terry will pop the 1-2 fastball to the shortstop. Shortstop will make the play, and there's 1 away. The Wabash Little Giants are now down to their last 2 outs.
When I used to play baseball, whenever there was a fly ball, I would yell "tree" to try and get the defender to be, "Oh no, a tree," and then get to drop the ball.
Don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think it ever did.
Oh, here's the pitch. Your batter again is number 8, Eric Lang, the catcher. Eric Lang on the day is 1 for 3. Pardon me, he's 1 for 2. Canton Terry, your last batter, is 1 for 3. Eric Lang is 1 for 2 with an RBI. We will see what he can do here. He's still swing and miss on a fastball up in the zone. Count is now 0-2. If Wabash were to lose this game here, they would move to 1-4 in the conference. Kenyon would move to 2-2. Wabash I believe, desperately needed 2 wins here today.
Yeah, they really did.
And a split with Kenyon. Gosh, it's not enjoyable as Eric Lang will pop one up to the left fielder, a high fly ball. That'll be out number 2. Wabash College is down to their last out. Shortstop Eric Chavez.
The next 13 of, I think, 15 or maybe 13 of 17 games is all conference play. So they're 1-4. They'll have ample opportunity to move up in the conference standings. So a probable lose here today.
At least game 2
puts them, as what you said, 1-4. So.
Yeah, and they've got Ohio Wesleyan. Pardon me, not Ohio. So they've still got DePaul to play left, who's playing really well right now. I believe Denison is nationally ranked. They've got 2 against Denison still to play. They're 23 ranked in the nation.
And Worcester's 10, I think.
They've still got 2 more at Worcester to play against. By no means do they have an easy schedule left of the year. That it's going to be tough for them to get into contention into this tournament, the end of the game tournament. As Eric Chavez currently sits with a 3-1 count. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 2, and the count is full. 2 away, nobody on. Eric Chavez up to bat, and Wabash is down to its last strike. Here's the pitch. It'll be a swing and a miss. And with that strikeout, the Kenyon Lords will beat Wabash Little Giants 6-1. They will split the series. Kenyon will move to 15-8. Wabash will move to 11-11 on the year. Wabash will move to 1-4 in the NCAC. Kenyon will move to 2-2 in the NCAC. If you give us just a minute here, we're going to pull up current scores for the NCAC, as it is important to see Wabash before this series was currently last in the NCAC, 0-3. Thomas, I don't think 1 win is going to help, but with game 2 scores at the top of the 8th, Denison is currently beating Allegheny 5-3. In the bottom of the 8th, Wittenberg is currently beating Hiram 8-5. After 7 innings, Worcester beat Ohio Wesleyan 15-1 in game 2. These are all game 2 scores, by the way. Worcester beat Ohio Wesleyan 15-1 in 7 innings. Gosh, we still got Worcester to play left, Thomas. And in the bottom of the 6th, Oberlin is beating DePaul 4-1. With that, we appreciate everybody that has come and watched us today. We appreciate it as always. Tomorrow, you will have me, Nathan Biggs, back on the broadcast. Thomas Knott will not be here tomorrow. There will be 2 against Rose Holman, 2 9-inning games starting at 12 p.m. If you enjoyed the broadcast, let us know. If you want to come out and watch one tomorrow, come on by. We thank you again, and this has been a pleasure. We will see you tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Just for our Wabash Live broadcast crew, our technical director was Adam Fix. Camera 1 was Sam Eckenbarger. Camera 2 is Rodney Hendricks. Camera 3 was Tony Brunekent. I'd like to thank those guys. And again, I'm Nathan Biggs. I was joined here with Thomas Bolden. We'd like to thank Brent Harris as well, who is behind the scenes. This has been a copyright Wabash College Live.